So the story is about the clone of the most powerful Pokemon in the world called Mew. The clone's name? Mewtwo.
Mew and Mewtwo.
So Mewtwo was cloned from Mew.
What is this, a Dr. Seuss book? He's upset because apparently he doesn't like being a clone. So he blows up the laboratory with all the innocent scientists burning alive inside. You know, for kids! So we see Howard in his parallel world where he lives in an apartment of in-jokes. He sits around drinking beer, smoking cigars, and reading the latest edition of Play Duck. You know, a kids movie!
Nope! Only Alice can destroy the Jabberwocky as she gets on her armor and looks like Joan of Noah's Ark! But what's she gonna do? Use her cunning knowledge or their backward ways of defeating them? No. She cuts its head off and kicks it down the stairs! You know, for kids!
So William escapes the evil window as he grabs a small child to protect while the ship finally sinks into the abyss. And just how bad is this horrible sight? It actually makes the Dalmatians cry. No! Not the Dalmatians! I'll take the deaths of all the men, women, and children, but a single tear down a puppy dog's face, that's simply too much! You know, for kids! Frollo was a sinister creature, playing a religious judge who longs to purge the world of sin. He gets away with doing horrible, terrible things because he reasons with the people and himself that's what God ultimately wants him to do. What a dick. He also has one of the best and creepiest song sequences ever put in a Disney film, where he confesses his lust for Esmeralda and that if he can't have her, the pits of hell will.
And let her taste the fires of hell!
You know, for kids!
So then they come across this sword in the water? I guess the lady in the lake is renovating?
Look, just because some moist and bent lobs a scimitar at me doesn't mean it's some legitimate form of government.
But then Weasley comes back! Hooray! But then for some very confusing reason he has to fight the most evilest thing he can think of! A naked Harry and Hermaphrodorf making out! Come on! I said naked!
Weasley, we have to do this ourselves!
Alright. You know! For kids!
So Willis drops him off at the airport so North can meet up with his folks, who I guess finally snapped out of their coma.
And remember, kid, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of Miami.
Well, what does that metaphor mean?
What metaphor? You ever been down there in August? Your balls stick to your leg like crazy glue.
You know, for kids! But once again, the crew gets fed up with waiting for dry land and they try to hang it.
I'm going to give each and every one of you a razor!
I'm on my way.
Here's some more kid-friendly imagery, folks. We got characters being hanged and penis-friendly spyglasses. You know, for kids!
What do you want?
I came to invite you to be Holiday Cheermeister.
So the Grinch heads on down. He'll be glad that he did, because this scene happens. You know, for kids!